Well, you ought to be proud of yourself, Russ. 4 years of hard work about to pay off. Shouldn't have any trouble getting an underwriter after this.
Just wish I had a little time to run a few more tests.
Well, think of all the tests you can run after the offering.
I just want to be sure.
Look, we're going to be under negative pressure during the release. You got nothing to worry about. All right, where are we?
Crop is at maximum concentration.
All right, what are we waiting for? Get your people out of there.
All personnel clear the dome.
I repeat, all personnel clear the dome.
Stand by for X-Swarm release.
The dome is clear of silage and personnel. Dome is under negative pressure.
All right, let them go.
And opening the holding pens.
Relax, Russ. Got plenty of time to work the bugs out. Have a martini.
Holding pen is empty.
Let her rip. How long?
Just over a minute.
That should do it. Bring him back in.
Triggering pheromone lure now.
The dome is clear.
All right. Take us off negative pressure, backflush the system, and somebody find me a bug.
They're all gone.
How's the crop?
It's fine.
You sure?
Yes, sir.
What about the corn?
The corn's fine.
They didn't touch the corn. It worked. It actually worked.
Most destructive form of locust on the planet, and ours eats the bugs off the corn. How's it feel? Be worth about $500 million.
Feels great. What's that?
The holding pen's empty.
That's impossible. You triggered the lure.
No, the pen's empty. Look.
What the hell?
Did you backflush the system?
We did that already. Uh-oh.
What?
It looks like the back pressure has opened one of the external vents.
Well, close the damn thing.
No response. It's jammed.
Keep him in there. We'll close it manually. Get Bartlett down there on the double.
But, sir, the swarm is still in the...
Close that vent! Take this thing. You understand me?
I'm in.
Move it. Move it!
All right, I see it. It's stuck. Can you guys hear me? I'm getting nothing but static on my end. Wait a minute.
Close the vent! Close the damn vent!
Did he close the vent?
Negative. The vent's still open.
We've lost them.
How many?
All of them. The entire swarm.
Mike! Mike! Go to field 7 and bring back some of those apples, okay?
All right.
Kid'd have a brain, he'd be dangerous. Colt?
Hank,
Hi, Colt.
how you doing?
We're fine.
Yeah, we're okay.
How's Vicky?
Oh, she's real well.
Well, sure gonna throw those pesticide boys for a loop.
Really, how's that?
My apples don't need another spray until harvest.
Oh, it sounds like I'm bioengineering myself right out of business, huh?
Maybe.
Hey, Hank, you think maybe I could get that $1,600 from the last spring?
1,600. Ain't that a little high?
Well, I'm not using any caustic chemical pesticides. It's all organic. Costs a lot more to produce, but with the reduction in your spraying, your pesticide cost is going to go down by 25%.
Good point. All right.
I'll cut you a check tomorrow. Come on by after you land. Say hi to Vicky.
I will. All right, take care.
Vic?
Hey!
What are you doing at home? And what is that smell?
I had some tests running at the lab, and I won't get the results till morning, so I thought I'd surprise you by ruining dinner.
I think you may have done it, Vic.
Then what?
I hit 7 farms today. Not a single farm scheduled a second spraying. They didn't need it. It works. The formula works.
I told you, didn't I? I told you it would work.
You were right.
Oh, I knew you could do it. I know how hard it was for you to leave Silagen and my father, but this is what you're supposed to really be doing.
I know, and I couldn't have done any of it without you.
Well, you know, I'm good like that.
Yeah.
We got a problem.
What in the hell is that?
That's what's left of Bartlett. I found it in shaft 6.
We don't say anything about this to anybody.
What are you talking about? They're out there. Look what they did to him.
Well, who's to say they did this? Maybe he slipped and fell into the exhaust fan.
This is no time to joke around. We've got to contact the Department of Agriculture and have them set up a quarantine zone until the swarm dies off. And we got to do it now.
No, I won't risk it.
You won't risk it.
We've come too far. Invested too much money, too many years. You and I both know what'll happen if either of us says anything about this accident.
I don't give a damn about the money.
Well, I do. I'm not gonna see all that we've built go down the tubes for some glitch.
You call a man's life a glitch?
Think it through, Russ.
I have thought it through, and this is the right thing to do.
Look, all I'm talking about is a couple of days. I mean, think about it. In a way, you solved this crisis for us when you first created the X-Swarm.
What are you talking about?
You know what I'm talking about. Early proof of concept. How do we keep the farmers coming back and buying the bugs from us? What's to keep them from hatching a swarm of their own? And you had the answers because you're the genius. You made them all drones so they can't breed, and you shortened their lifespan. Now, how long has this batch been in the pen before the experiment? A day? That means that they only have a couple of days before they die off.
Gary, we are talking about the most voracious species of locusts on Earth. Their sole purpose is to eat. Once they clear a feeding area, they just move on to one, to another, to another.
And thanks to you, they don't eat crops anymore. They eat the insects that threaten the crops.
And what happens when they run out?
They'll be dead in 2 days.
For a species that went through North Africa in 1 month, 2 days isn't a very long time. When the food runs out, what are they gonna eat then?
Agatha, can you read me?
What's up?
Getting a lot of interference in the field position program.
Did Mike load another video game on this thing?
I don't know. Been looking for him all morning.
Hold on, I got a failure in the Husker blades. the hell? Agatha, there's a dead steer caught in the blades.
Maybe one got loose from the Berry Ranch.
Maybe. But there's something else. It looks like something's eating its skin clean off.
Wait a second, I hear something. Mike! Hank, something's happened. Mike!
What?
Hank, something killed Mike. Get over here.
Oh, okay, Agatha, sit tight. I'm pulling the combine out and I'm coming to get you. Agatha, get back in your truck and get out of here. Now!
Hank? Hank?
What the hell?
Hank?
The end days are upon us. Repent! And then came out of the smoke locusts upon the earth, and unto them was given power. As the scorpions of the earth have power. And it was commanded to them that they should not hurt the grass of the earth, neither any green thing, neither any tree.
Praise the Lord!
Where can I find Vicky Snow?
I think that I saw her head into her office. But you can't go up there, sir.
Vicky, hey,
Oh, look, Colt, it's not a good time.
listen. I just came from the Odom's farm. Hank's been killed.
Killed?
Yeah.
What about his wife, Agatha?
I don't know. I saw a truck parked on the other side of the field.
Oh my God.
The other thing is, there were dead locusts. Desert locusts.
Locust.
Yeah, and it appeared that the locusts had attacked them and not the crops. But I know that's not possible.
Are you sure they were desert locusts?
Well, I didn't put one under a microscope, but yeah, I'm pretty sure. Vicky, what is going on here?
We're still trying to figure it out. Look, we've been getting reports, 40 or 50 so far. Mutilated livestock, cattle.
Any other human casualties?
No, but if what happened at the Odom's farm is any indication, we're gonna have a panic situation. I mean, right now, I'm dealing with every farmer across 2 counties up in arms.
If I could just get a look at one of those cows.
They just brought in some mutilated parts of one. I'm about to take a look.
Well, let me sit in.
USDA only.
Oh.
Look, the government wants us to keep a lid on it until we know exactly what it is we're dealing with.
Honey, you're a veterinarian. If If these locusts are connected to the mutilations, you're gonna need an entomologist and a damn good one.
Whatever did this was pretty thorough, I can tell you that much. There's practically nothing left here. Definitely looks like it was eaten.
Striations.
This wasn't done by an animal. There aren't any bite marks, teeth rips, scissor tissue. There's no evidence of that. The affected area is too clean.
Yeah, should have kept the specimen of the locust I found on the farm, but after I saw Hank, I really didn't have the stomach for research. Hey. Hey, what's that?
I don't see anything.
Give me those tweezers there. Yeah, and move the light. Got it.
How can that be? I thought all locusts were herbivores.
They are.
There must be some other way it got in there.
Well, there's one way to find out.
Okay, let's find out what this guy ate. What do you think?
That's definitely tissue.
Now we know how he got inside the cow.
It can't be right. It goes against everything. I've never seen anything like this.
Well, I have. Before I left Silogen, they had me sequencing fruit fly DNA.
Are you saying my father has something to do with this?
All I know is that Wolf and your dad were looking into new pesticides. Okay, your dad thought he could engineer a bug that would eat other bugs. The fruit fly was just a test bed. I kept telling them that there was just too many chances that things could get out of control.
Kyle, come back over here and finish your sandwich.
I'm full, Mom.
You barely touched it.
I'm not hungry.
thought you liked bugs.
Bill, get in the car! No matter what happens, stay in the car. Do you hear me? No! 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 Mommy!
if I'm right, this is gonna get a hell of a lot worse. We don't have much time.
What do you want me to do?
Get a hold of your people. We're gonna need all the help we can get.
Colt.
What have you done, Russ?
What are you talking about?
You turned on the television lately?
All over the country, as the Department of Agriculture races to identify the source of these bizarre mutilations, city of...
You and I both know what is responsible for this.
What are you trying to accuse me of?
I know what you did. Why, huh? Did Gary feed you that Russell, you're a genius crap?
You and I both know that that project was abandoned 2 weeks after you left the company.
I was there, Russ. At one of the farms, right after the attack. I saw them. Now, I told you all the things that could go wrong with this, but you wouldn't listen. You had to go to prototype. Well, your prototype is out there destroying half of the county right now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Look, you can't hide forever. People will find out. Vicky already knows.
What did you tell Vicky?
Stop it. Okay, you need to help us stop them before this thing gets completely out of control. We have got to contain this swarm before anyone else is killed.
It'll all be over by tomorrow. The swarm is made up of drones. They can't breed. We've programmed them for a 2-day lifespan. Everything will be dead by morning.
2 days. A 2-day killing spree, and that makes everything okay?
It was an accident. It was all an accident. I can't destroy everything. This company is my life's work.
Just think about the fact that your life's work killed a lot of innocent people.
Colt, please tell Vicky that
I am not gonna lie to your daughter for you, Russ. You wanna try and explain yourself? You know where to find her.
Yeah.
How much does he know?
Everything.
What'd you tell him?
I didn't have to tell him anything. He already knew.
You realize what's gonna happen if it leaks that Silogen was responsible?
Well, maybe we should just...
Should just what? Tell what happened? The company will go down the drain, and you and I will be lucky not to spend the rest of our lives in jail. We need to cover our tracks.
What do you suggest we do?
You, backed up all your research, right?
Of course I did.
Get rid of everything. The eggs, the larvae, get it all off-site. Sterilize the lab. Any notes, any copies you got lying around, I want them shredded tonight. All this blows over, we'll start again. That's just a setback, that's all. All right, Russ? And another thing. You tell that future son-in-law of yours, if he so much as sets 1 foot in this building ever again, I'll kill him. Nobody is gonna destroy this company. I mean nobody. Not even you.
Let me make something clear, Gary. Colt's not flesh and blood, so there's only so much I'll do to protect him. But when it comes to my daughter, there's nothing I won't do.
Has your search turned up anything?
I got nothing. No sign of any swarm of killer bees.
They're locusts.
Yeah, I know. Locust. It's just that killer locust doesn't quite have the same ring. Look, tell the feds I'm all over this and I'll call as soon as I got something, okay?
Copy that, Henderson.
Hang on a second. I may have something. I'll get back to you. Son, open the door.
I need help!
Alex Grimes. I guess this is pretty important considering you flew all the way out here to get me.
So, you were the man who took care of the Locust problem down in North Africa.
Yes, sir. I was part of the international team.
Well, we have another situation. This time here in the United States.
What kind of situation?
A locust infestation in Idaho.
It's gotta be more than infestation if you're talking to me.
These are more than your standard run-of-the-mill locusts.
How so?
We believe they're bioengineered.
Bioengineered? By who?
A company called Silogen.
Silogen. Genetically modified foods and pesticides. A few years ago, they violated a bunch of Section 8 rules. Last thing I heard, they were supposed to get shut down.
That's right. But they have money. Money buys lawyers. Good ones. So they got off the hook with just a fine. And now, they're back in business. Seems like they were engineering some kind of modified locust as a pesticide alternative. Problem is, the entire nest escaped.
So what would you like me to do, sir?
We need you to contain them. And every resource we have is at your disposal. I don't need to tell you how bad it'll be if these bioengineered locusts go unchecked.
You probably engineered them to be carnivores rather than herbivores. And if that's the case, we're gonna have a major catastrophe on our hands.
Oh, come on. Damn it!
Hello?
Vicky.
Colt. Did you talk to my dad?
Yeah, I saw him.
So it was Silogen, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I guarantee they're gonna make it virtually impossible for us to prove it.
You know, right now, all I care about is stopping it before anybody else gets killed. I put in a call to Washington. They're sending an emergency response team. Should be here by this afternoon.
Okay, great. Listen, your father told me something that might help. He said that
he engineered some fail-safes into this thing and that
the swarm should die out by the morning.
Finally, some good news.
Yeah, but we gotta find them because they can do a lot of damage in 2 days. I'll see ya.
I've got my paperwork we're working on some maps, and the Weather Service lent us a satellite. Now, I don't know if it'll help.
Let's start. Where are we?
Right here. The white pins represent confirmed reports, dead livestock, etc. So far, the Odom's farm seems to be the first.
Okay, what about outside the county?
Not yet. In the good news, the swarm seems to be sticking to a relatively small area. We still have to stage evacuations, and the pattern can change.
And it will as soon as they clear out their feeding ground.
How long we got?
It's hard to say. They've been at it for quite some time already.
Well, I've notified the field offices in Ellis and surrounding counties. They're standing by on alert.
Well, hopefully we can stop the swarm before they get that far.
Dr. Snow?
Yes?
A family was attacked out near the Frisco picnic grounds. A state trooper just brought the little boy to Prairie General.
We're on our way.
What do you want me to say to the people who keep calling in?
Just tell them we have the situation under control.
So you want me to lie?
You got it.
They look just like that cow that was brought in, don't they?
Yes. You said the sheriff brought the child here.
Yes, he did.
Is he still here?
Yes, he is. I'll get someone to find out which room he's in.
Has he said anything?
He's been like this since they brought him in.
What's his name?
We don't know. We're waiting for an ID of the parents.
This is Cole? Good, thank you. I'll be down in just a second. They found the sheriff.
What's your name, sweetheart? Can you tell me your name?
How the kid made it after seeing what happened to his parents, I don't even want to think about it.
Yeah, I know.
They just kept coming. I've never seen anything like it.
Thank you. I need to use your lab.
This way.
Vicky? How far away is your team?
About an hour. Why?
I think this is gonna get a lot worse before it gets any better.
I thought you said all we had to do was contain the swarm until they died out.
I know, because that's what your father had told me.
What are you saying?
I took a new specimen from the patrol car the sheriff used to bring in the little boy. It was a juvenile.
That's impossible. I mean, the swarm's made up entirely of drones.
Maybe there was some sort of mutation, something that your father didn't know about.
If what you're saying is true, then that means...
It means the swarm is breeding.
to see you too.
Hi, Colton. You part of Vicky's team? Yes, sir.
He's an entomologist. He's consulting on the infestation.
Great. Good to meet you. So I took a look at all the stuff you faxed over. Is it as bad as it looks?
It's worse. I hope you're ready to lose some sleep.
Come on, Vic. You know I don't sleep.
I'll brief you on the drive.
So if what you're saying is accurate, then there must have been some kind of spontaneous adaptation.
I've seen it before. It's a trait fairly common to amphibians and reptiles, but in the insect world, it's incredibly rare.
We gotta figure something out. These people are scared.
Well, we gotta find the nest.
Well, judging from the pattern they've been feeding in, I'd sit somewhere around here.
That's the Frisco picnic grounds. That's where the boy and his family were attacked.
All right, we start there, we work on the grid pattern, we find the nest, we get rid of it.
I'll have my people ready to go at first light. All right, gentlemen, listen up.
Let's just hope nothing happens between now and then.
John! John!
Hey. Oh, thanks.
Long day.
Yeah, I should be the one rubbing your shoulders.
Oh, when I'm done with this, I'll take you up on that. Hey. You okay?
Yeah. Yeah, just thinking.
About what?
About all the years I spent trying to explain to people that our actions have consequences. We put poison in our bodies and wonder why we're sick. We put poison in the environment and then can't figure out why it rebels against us with things like global warming. Before I left Xylogen, I warned your dad what could happen and he didn't listen. And now here we are. I just feel like I've just been wasting my time.
No. No, you're not wasting your time, Colt. Getting people to change isn't easy. They have to want to. It takes a long time.
Yeah, I guess.
So do you really think we'll be able to stop them?
I don't know. But I hate to find out what could happen if we don't.
Everybody keep your eyes open.
Stay focused, people.
Wait a minute. Nobody move.
What's up?
think we found the nest. We're in it.
What's that smell?
You don't want to know.
My God, there's millions of them. Cold.
Nobody move.
All right, Dutton. Get your samples and let's get out of here.
Okay, that ought to do it.
Okay, hose them down.
Cold.
The pesticide's not working. What do you mean? It's not working. The pesticide's not working. We gotta pull out now. Burn them! Burn them! Look, what are you doing? You're just gonna agitate them. You don't have enough firepower.
You're not in charge, Dutton. Burn them! Burn them! Go!
Let's go! Let's get out of here now! You gonna be okay?
Yeah, fine. What happened? Oh my God. I don't get it. Why did they attack us?
I don't know.
Ballard, what the hell's going on out there?
The entire team was wiped out, so I've got the backup team here. They're still pulling out bodies. Colt, Dutton, and Vicky and I are the only survivors. Looks like that swarm is on the move.
I've seen the projections, Greg. It looks bad. I've contacted General Barish and I'm authorizing the use of UD-66, military-grade pesticide.
Yeah. Let's hope it doesn't come to that.
I just don't understand how you guys made it. For some reason, they just never attacked us.
Okay, that takes care of that nest. Now, it's pretty obvious that this swarm is still viable and on the move, and it's just a matter of time before they look to nest again. Maybe next time in a more populated area.
I think you two should see this.
What are we looking at?
Computer simulation of the swarm's progress. We used the same modeling in North Africa during the '92 infestation, so we know it's accurate. This is today. This is 24 hours, 48 hours, and the swarm is left unchecked. This is 96 hours.
Can you imagine if those things made it to a major city? Boise, Omaha, with all the places to nest and hide, there'd be no stopping them.
And right now, we're only dealing with the one swarm.
That's right. If it splits.
The destruction would increase exponentially. I think it might be time to talk about our other options.
What other options?
The way the emergency response structure is set up, you could approve an emergency directive that would allow us to bring in a special military unit.
Military.
More specifically, a National Guard unit trained to deal with this kind of situation.
Oh, okay. And what are you gonna do? Shoot them down with some laser-guided smart bombs?
I'm just trying to work this step by step, okay? If your contact at Silogen had been right and the things actually had been sterile, this would all be over now, but they aren't. Yes, we've taken out the nest, but you know what we're facing here. This same species swept through the entire African continent in less than a month. 1.6 million people starved to death as a result.
People starving to death is not our problem right now.
Look, I'm just trying to do the job I was sent here to do, which is to stop that swarm before it gets any more out of control. But we've got to be realistic, Colt. Come on. You saw what happened back at the nest? Now, the military has access to pesticides that aren't commercially available.
Yeah, that's because they're poisonous to a hell of a lot more things than just bugs.
I can appreciate your position, Colt, but we have to look at this as a war. And we've got to use all the weapons at our disposal. Now, I can have a couple of guard choppers loaded with UD-66 airborne and on site within an hour.
Hey, come on, you cannot seriously be considering this.
I don't have a choice, Colt. We've got to stop that swarm from spreading even further. Issue the order. I'll sign it.
Good.
This is a huge mistake. UD-66 is the most deadly pesticide on the planet. The United States government didn't use it in Afghanistan to kill the opium fields because once you spray it, things do not grow back for 10 years.
People weren't being eaten alive.
Oh, and you think people won't start dying if you spray UD-66?
Give me another option.
There is a reason why the Locust did not attack us.
Maybe we were just lucky.
We weren't just lucky, okay? I don't know what it is, but there's a reason. Okay, I am going down to the lab. I'm gonna figure this out.
I know that was tough. You did the right thing.
I hope you're right. It's Vicky Snow. I need a list of all the outdoor activities across the county over the next 24 hours.
Oh, there it is.
scary of a ride.
Oh, sick. Dad?
I've got a fix on the swarm.
So where is it?
It just hit an amusement park off I-41.
Casualties?
We don't have exact numbers, but it looks bad.
Look, at the rate the swarm is moving, it's gonna reach Prairie in under 3 hours.
Probably cleared out their last feeding ground and are looking for a new one.
You make any progress figuring out another way to stop them?
No, not yet.
If we can just figure out a way to slow them down.
Put together a lot of livestock somewhere. Get that swarm in one place.
And what, use choppers with sprayers and hit them as they fly in?
Exactly. Hit them with the UD-66.
Oh, whoa, that's madness. The collateral damage would be devastating.
Look, this point is the only way.
There's gotta be a better option.
Okay. We'll go with U-45. It's a lot stronger than what we used in the cave. This is Ballard. I need those choppers in the air with U-45. Target coordinates to follow.
Is it done?
It's done.
So will it work?
It better. Those boxes are emitting a sound that'll make the swarm think it's other locusts feeding. It'll bring them straight here, and we'll destroy them with the U-45.
Yeah. But will it work?
Like I said, it better.
This is Hello Whiskey Foxtrot. We are airborne in the waiting coordinates. Over.
Roger, Whiskey Foxtrot. Lock onto this signal, stand by to deploy. Over.
Roger that. Locking on to your signal and standing by.
Okay. Let's see what you think of this. You're resistant to pesticide. In fact, you even seem to be attracted to it. But you didn't attack Vicky or me. Oh no.
Here they come.
It's me.
Cole, what? I can barely hear you. What?
I said you've got to call off the choppers.
Call them off? Call what?
Pesticides attract them.
The pesticides what?
The pesticides attract the locust. Think it even makes them stronger.
This is Hello Whiskey Foxtrot. I have visual on the target area.
Deploy at will.
No, Greg! Gotta call them off!
What?
The choppers! Call them off!
Why?
Colt said the pesticide attracts the locusts. It won't kill them.
What the hell is he talking about?
The pesticide won't work. You've got to call them off. Just trust him, Greg.
Abort! Abort! Whiskey Foxtrot, do you copy? Over? Damn it! The swarm's so massive it must be interfering with the radio transmissions.
Sir, the swarm just attacked an amusement park outside this town of Prairie. Yes, sir, we don't know the casualties yet. We're still assessing the damage, but it looks pretty bad. Sir, according to our projections, the swarm will be in the town of Prairie in just a few hours. I'm asking you to authorize the use of the National Guard. They'll assist with the casualty evacuation and also support our teams on the ground. Yes, sir, thank you. All right, send them in.
The Locusts were not given power to kill them, but to torture them for 5 months. And the agony they suffered was like that of the sting of a scorpion. Men sought death, but death they did not find. They longed to die, but death eluded them. The rest of mankind, not killed by the plague, still did not repent of the work of their hands. They did not stop worshiping demons. You're all God's children, and you shall all be spared. The judgment day is upon us, and only he who believes in the Lord shall be spared. Show no fear as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death.
We're down to our last option.
Not the UD66.
Yes.
It may not even work. It's just a super pesticide with really bad side effects.
UD66 is not a pesticide, Colt. It's classified as a chemical weapon.
I know what it is. Now look, you saw how they reacted to the U-45. What makes you think they would react any differently to this?
Because there isn't a biological system on the planet that can survive concentrated exposure to UD66.
And just where do you plan on dropping it?
Obviously, we would try to avoid population center.
I don't even want to think what would happen if people are exposed to this.
Look, I fully understand the risks here, Colt, but we need to stop that swarm.
Hell, while you're at it, why don't you just go ahead and nuke them?
We're out of options. Decision has been made.
The last days are upon us, and only he who believed in the Lord shall be spared. You are all God's children. Feel no fear. Repent! The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He makes me to lie down in pastures by the...
Ballard. Thank you. The choppers are airborne.
All right, Ballard, wait. Don't you get it, man? Now, there's something in their genetic makeup that attracts them to chemical pesticides and weapons. They thrive on it. It's beyond a resistance. It's almost as if it's hardwired into their system. It explains everything.
Nothing can survive UD-66. Nothing.
Wait, just listen to me, okay? Hear me out. Okay, it's a cycle, all right? We grow crops, most of which are sprayed with chemical pesticides. Those crops are then harvested and fed to humans and animals, thus spreading traces of that pesticide in the humans and animals. That's why both are being attacked.
Then why didn't they attack you and Vicky?
Because we only consume organic foods. Foods not sprayed with chemical pesticides. They weren't attracted to us. Look, I checked out a list of infested farms. There were 6 organic farms in the infestation pattern. None of them were attacked.
This is really stretching it, Cole.
No, Greg, wait. What he's saying makes sense.
Great. We've got one of the most toxic substances ever engineered by man on its way here, and you're telling me it won't do any good.
That's exactly what I'm telling you.
Then what will?
Look, their resistance to chemicals is kind of like our immune system, okay? We're exposed to viruses all the time, therefore our body becomes immune. But it's when that rare virus gets into our system that our antibodies can't fight it and we become sick.
Okay, so what are you getting at?
I'm just telling you, we need to find the equivalent of that rare virus, something organic, something that they've never been exposed to before.
Something that their systems won't know how to deal with.
Exactly.
Wait, where are you going?
I'm going to the airfield. I think I know what will stop them.
Take my truck. There's a curfew enforcing soldiers on the street. You see in a civilian vehicle, they'll arrest you on sight. My truck, you'll have a chance. I'll order the choppers to remain on station until I hear from you. Taking one hell of a chance here, Dutton. You better be right.
Thanks.
We're running out of time.
Yeah, let's just hope this works. Bombs away.
The Locusts are dying. I repeat, the Locusts are dying.
did it.
It's working. The swarm's dying.
This is Ballard. Recall the choppers. Swarm has been neutralized. I repeat, the swarm has been neutralized.
So what happens now?
Well, we start the cleanup, and we pay a little visit to the folks at Silogen.
I hate to think my father could be responsible for this. Cole!
The swarm must have split before we found the first nest.
How much more of that organic pesticide do you have left?
Not enough. It'll take days to make more.
So what do we do now?
Evacuate the town and go with the UD-66 after all.
No. There may be one more shot.
Vicky, what do you mean? Where are you going?
To see my father. Get back to the airfield. You're gonna need to be ready and refueled.
You're going to Silogen. I'm going with you.
And hurry up.
Julia, I need you to get me on the next plane to New York. I'll call you from the airport.
Certainly, Mr. Wolf.
Miss Snow, you can't go up there.
Henry, I need to see my father now.
Honey?
I'm here on official business.
Agent Ballard, Department of Agriculture Enforcement Division. We need to ask you a few questions. I know why you're here. We'll also be needing to speak with Mr. Wolf. Do you happen to know where he might be? No idea.
Daddy, please tell me you didn't have anything to do with this.
I wish I could.
So Cole was right. Even after he warned you, even after he quit because of this project, you went ahead with it anyway, knowing how dangerous it was?
Gary thought we needed something new and innovative to compete, and I thought that I could control them.
People have died.
I know. And I know it's my fault.
Well, then I guess you should also know that the swarm has split into subswarms.
And at the rate they're moving, they'll cover North America in less than a few weeks.
We need your help to stop them.
I think I may have a solution.
No, say it again.
Here, talk to my father.
It's a pheromone lure, a method we use to control them during the experiments. They have to respond because it's hardwired into the genetic makeup. You can lure them into the dome and they'll be contained.
Okay, then what?
We blow up the dome and kill the swarm.
Okay, let's do it.
I've got a tanker heading your direction right now.
Yeah, I see it. It just got here.
That should do it.
Yeah, well, let's hope so.
Good luck.
Everything's riding on this, Vicky, so I need you to level with me. Will this work?
It has to.
This is Ballard. Get the choppers on the pad warmed up and standing by.
Activating the pheromone lure.
Put it there.
Come to Papa. I need everything you got, baby. Let's go. Ooh, this is gonna be close. Fasten your seatbelts. This tray table's up and locked in a full upright position.
Explosive device in place, Sergeant.
Yes, sir. Radio detonation ready to go in your order.
We're ready, Colt. Bring him in.
Stand by to detonate.
Open the doors. Let's hope that does it. I'll see you guys on the ground.
Hit it, Sergeant.
Fire in the hole.
Damn it!
The swarm could be interfering with the radio signal.
That's it. I'm going with the UD-66.
The UD-66 will not work, and if we don't stop him here, we'll never stop him.
Just what do you suggest we do?
The charge is on a single radio detonator, right?
Yeah, so?
So someone goes in and sets it off manually.
Someone?
Honey, I gotta do this.
No.
This is all my fault. I'll be fine. The device is on a delay. I've got plenty of time to get out.
Daddy.
Love you, baby.
I love you, Dad.
Just plug it in the device.
You've got 30 seconds.
What the hell is he doing?
Come on, blow.
I'm sorry, Vic. I'm so sorry.